Hey gorgeous soul, it's great to see you again. Whether you're new here or you've been around for quite some time, I'm Avery Lane, your soul activator, spiritual and ascension mentor, and global thought leader. I'm here to help you find new ways to connect to yourself, to heal through the things that you've been through so that you can ascend into the highest, best, and healed version of you available for you now. If you're here, it's because you have seen through my social media or on my email list a little mini series that we're going to be doing to intro us into a big inner child healing program. So I'm so happy to have you here. Let's get started on some ways today that we can connect to and begin to heal the connection that we have with our inner child. Finding out how to connect to and make your inner child feel loved is one of the most beautiful ways to heal the vulnerable aspects of yourself. So we're gonna dive into some ways together, just 3 simple ways today that you can do. Take about 3 minutes with me, pause this video whenever you like so you can dive into each of the exercises. But we're just gonna go over 3 simple ways that you can connect to and start making your inner child feel loved today. The first of the 3 ways is, of course, self-compassion and self-care. Comes from such deeper layers and levels of connecting to you. You can practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and having patience for yourself as you are on this evolutionary journey of your healing. It's time for you to find new ways to take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. What does that mean for you? I'm going to give you some time to think about what these 4 categories mean to you and how you can start finding new ways to not only connect, heal, but nurture your inner connection to self. So, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, what are some new ways that you can provide some new nurturing practices to yourself? Is it through mindfulness? Is it through taking yourself into nature, hiking and playing and exploring and adventuring? All of these things that connect to our inner child, our innocent selves. By prioritizing this version of self-love and self-care, you are sending such a powerful message to your inner child that she is seen, heard, loved, and valued. And all of the ways that you've been neglecting or suppressing ways of you to play and adventure and experience more from that innocent side of yourself get to come alive and online to show that inner you, that inner child, that they are so deserving and valued in so many ways of love and receiving nurturing. The second way today that we can connect really quickly to bringing in more connection, healing, and love to this inner child of us is actually doing a visualization. So let me show you what that looks like, and then I'll give you some time for you to pause this video, pause this audio, and tune into your own type of visualization. So set aside some time for you to connect with your inner child. What does that mean? What does that look like? I want you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just for a moment, visualize yourself somewhere that you would love to experience play, adventure, and curiosity. Curiosity is a huge part of our inner child journey because as children, we are just so curious and wide-eyed about the world around us and how we fit in and how we want to experience it. So today, I kind of want you to begin to rewrite the story. So as you close your eyes and you take that deep breath, I want you to visualize a surrounding where you feel this innocence, this play, adventure, and curiosity come alive. Notice where you are, how you're feeling, and how you're connecting in this space. Then take yourself from a third eye, bird's eye point of view and see your inner child or that childlike self of yours playing and adventuring and experience all the things. Notice them in this surrounding and just start to telepathically offer them some words of love, encouragement, inspiration, and positivity. Maybe words that you never received when you were younger and words that you can use now for your inner child and for your growing self. So take a moment and allow yourself to connect to that point of view. Embrace this new perspective of connecting to your innocence, your inner childlike spirit, and finding how he or she comes alive in you today. And then third, lastly, my very favorite way to connect to my inner child, which is through that playful spirit. And when we bring in play from a place of non-expectation and with non-pressure, we get to truly experience what joy feels like. So today, find a way or two that you can start to play, whether that be creating through artistic tasks or looking at the clouds and seeing the shapes in them. What are ways that your inner child and yourself would like to invoke more play today? Remember, the key is to approach each of these practices with sincerity, intention, and consistency. Because if we don't do something consistently, how are we ever going to change our patterns and reprogram ourselves to align with the one that we want to start living and the life that we want to start existing in? Over time, these acts of love and nurturing will strengthen your connection to your inner child, which in turn strengthens your connection to yourself of who you are today. If these practices helped you today and you want to dive even deeper into your inner child experience and journey, begin to heal, connect, and reintegrate this new perspective of your inner child, I would love to have you in my 5-week inner child healing program. Inside of this 5-week program, you get 5 whole weeks with me and a group community that is here on very similar paths as you to heal, connect, and reintegrate their new healed inner child. So within that, we are going to go over a timeline. We're going to go over some compassion key subjective healing. We're going to go over some code integrations. We're going to find new ways that you want to play, love, and connect to that inner child. And we're even going to take it a few steps deeper in reparenting ourselves, diving into the mother and father wound and the stickiness behind that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you and hold you and love you every single step of the way in ways that you desire, in ways that you wish you would have had as a child. You get to experience now. It is your turn to take back the power and heal your own inner child. Through our 5 weeks together, we will have weekly calls. And then you'll get 3 one-on-one bi-weekly calls with me so we can dive even deeper into your own personal lives, personal journeys, and begin to have that emotional healing, breaking the cycles and the generational patterns that you're holding on to right now, so that not only can you be better for yourself and change the ways that you respond and react in the world, but also you can be a better parent. Should you already have children or have children in the future, you'll know what it is and how it is that you want to be and raise them and connect to them from your inner child to theirs. So dive in with me within these 5 weeks. Any questions, feel free to reach out and ask me. I would love to hold space for you, connect, and begin to create new ways of operating through our foundational practices.